hello customer. Yes, yes, yes. Of course, we will. No problem. We will be right with you in 2 seconds. Bye bye.
Forecasting. Why forecasting is crucial for running a contact center management. Not only it could save us money, but accurate forecasting could optimize our schedule staffing to meet the customer demand without overspending. In our analysis, we focus on forecasting call volumes for the upcoming year using the past historical data we get from previous year. To achieve this, we applied the combinations of exponential smoothing to see seasonal fluctuations, for instance in Q4, linear regressions to show the overall trends, and simple moving average for clarity and better understanding. For instance, in Q4, consistently showed the highest call volume, particularly in December and January. This surge is tied to some seasonal trends of holidays such as Christmas and year-end holidays, where customer support demands surge significantly. In contrast, Q2 exhibited the lowest volumes from April, reflecting a steadier periods with less demands. To ensure accurate forecasting, we accounted these seasonal trends by incorporating a 5% industry growth adjustment. Not only improve forecast reliability, but also prepare us for peak periods, where we applied a 10 to 15% buffer zone to mitigate any surge in demands.
In Q3, we found out that on average we get 465 calls every hour. To help us understand this better, we use something called the Poisson model, which helps us figure out the probabilities of getting a different number of calls. For example, if we get exactly 450 calls per hour, the chance of that happening is around 1.65%. Now, if we get 470 calls per hour, the chance is a little higher, around 1.86%. What we learned is that calls come in randomly, but on average, we know how many of them to expect. This helps us plan ahead and make sure we have enough workers for when we get more calls than usual. For instance, during week 1, when we have an average of 473 calls per hour, we made sure to have more people working to handle the extra calls. This way, we can keep the work moving smoothly and make sure every customer gets help quickly.
The decision tree helps us to manage staffing across low, medium, and high call volumes while meeting service level targets. For low call volumes, 45 agents are enough, with extra time used for training if service level is met. For medium volumes, 50 to 55 agents balance service level and workload. If service level isn't met, we add overtime or use AI tools such as chatbots to assist. For high call volumes, 60 agents ensure service level is achieved. If not, tools like the multilingual queue system help to manage queues and wait times. This approach balances efficiency, agent productivity, and customer satisfaction.
As a call center, we have different clients, and therefore we have to anticipate with different probabilities and optimize the service level for different and specific to different clients. We therefore use something called the normal distribution. Furthermore, we incorporated 3 different scenarios for our different clients. For example, a call surge in one of our clients because they increased sales needs us to incorporate more agents and make innovations like AI tools, and furthermore adjustments, for example, for a client called Elite Journey, which we had in one quarter, needed us to skill our agents with different languages and incorporate this into our strategy. A risk can also be, for example, which we see with Battered Wizards, one of our clients, that a client leaves us. So we have to incorporate the risk. We have to see if we can still manage to meet our targets and accomplish this.
We've improved our customer journey experience in 5 main steps. First of all, queuing. We've introduced an ETA system, just like the metro boards you see at the subway station. We've introduced a callback system, which is, although not innovative, 95% of call centers don't use it. In terms of training, we train our staff to learn about attribution biases and stereotyping so that they can identify when they're doing one of those biases and they can put them aside and treat the customer with the adequate respect. Resolving the queries, we've taken care of training our staff in pattern recognition and communication skills so that there's no language barrier between the customer and the staff, and so that they can identify customer issues even when they can't communicate through pattern recognition. Finally, during call closure, we ask our clients, and we train our staff to ask our clients, are they satisfied? Is there any last doubts? So that if there's any doubts they're yet to be resolved, they can resolve it in the first call and they don't have to call us back again. And that improves customer satisfaction, according to Gartner, up to 65%, to making sure that all their issues are dealt with in the first call.